Hey guys, Viking Princess here, back with another VR fitness review video. Today we are going to be looking at AudioTrip. So thank you for everyone who's been commenting on my previous videos suggesting this game. I know that there's a lot of fans of it already, and maybe there's a new fan too? If there are any specific VR games that you are interested in and would like me to do a review on, make sure to leave it in the comments below. VR games is a great way to get you moving, and if you are looking to take your fitness up another notch, I do have a link down below to my recently released cookbook that is aimed specifically at gamers. You can also catch me over on Twitch, where I stream Monday to Friday and every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. We make food live on stream. If you are a VR fitness enthusiast just like me, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that little bell notification so you get notified when new videos are released. All right, AudioTrip. We can't really talk about AudioTrip, I think, without mentioning SynthRiders. That seems to be like the big cliche comparison. AudioTrip, SynthRiders. And there's a good reason. The games are very, very, very similar, but the main difference that I would say is AudioTrip is like SynthRiders on acid. Or like Milo versus Millie, as my boyfriend pointed out. I talk more about SynthRiders in this video right here, but the only thing I really want to mention for today is that the game is very smooth. It sets you up. It is beautifully done. I play this game when I'm not feeling very energized and I want to do something a little bit more low key. I find that I just set up my stands and then just flow through the movements, and it definitely gets me moving, but it doesn't like push me to my next level or push my fitness, I think. When you start with AudioTrip, it is like you get hit with a wall of sensory input from the moment you enter the game. There is a huge arena with people talking around you, and there's like this audience murmur. Personally, I'm not a fan of the audience murmur. I did go into my settings and lower the volume quite a bit for the lobby. Unfortunately, this also takes away some of the audio for the song reviews, but just at least lowering to about 20% made a big difference for me. Then you have your menu. It slides up to you and goes like in your face. It is right in front of you. It's a little bit uncomfortable. And if you try stepping back, it follows you. I did realize after a couple of times that this is actually a calibration of your height. If I squat down, the table come down. So it seems to be an auto calibration of your player height as soon as you're in the lobby, which is really, really neat. And you don't have to go into any specific settings to have this set up on its own. One super big tip that I will tell you right off the bat: go into your settings and look at the colors of your controllers, like your hands. If you are like me that play a lot of other rhythm-based games like BeatSaber or SynthRiders, the colors don't match up. So I had to just change the color so I had my purple in my right hand, because then I kept it consistent with other games and it wasn't as confusing going into the game. When you start playing SynthRiders, you have options of 3 different kind of games. You have the half trip or small trip, full trip, and custom games. I have not loaded up any custom games in this one, so I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm assuming it's similar to BeatSaber. You can go online, search something up, and then just load it in through some kind of third-party application. The short trip is songs up to 3 minutes. There's one song there of 301. That's the longest one. And if you select full trip, you will get all of the songs there, and some of their longer ones are up to 7 minutes. There's not that many songs on here, to be honest, but the songs that are there are really varied and a lot of fun. I haven't felt like I've run out of options when I have been playing this game. Starting one of the songs, you have options of easy, normal, expert, and cardio mode. I have to say I'm a huge fan of the added cardio mode. Whether or not is the one I would use the most, I'll let you know in a bit. But it is a really, really nice option. When you play cardio mode, the movements aren't as crazy. It's not as dance focused, and you get a lot more squats and lunges added. So a little bit more toning in your legs, and also the rotational moves that are in there really works the core. And I thought it was a great, great workout. And it was my preferred one for the first few times that I played this game. Now, I'm going to put up on the screen like just a comparison from Lady Gaga's song Just Dance, from what it looks like in the easy to normal and expert and cardio mode, so you can kind of see the difference. This is from the same part of the song. The easy mode is quite easy. It might be a really nice warm-up because, of course, this again is more of a game. There is no warm-up cooldown or anything like that. So the easy mode is a nice way to just get started do some stretches and move through your joints. There is a beta option in this game available right now, which is like it's a dancer shadow. So you can see in the game, there's a little orangey woman and stick figure in front of me. I'm imagining that it's a woman because I am, and yeah, I guess I'm biased that way. But she will give you kind of suggestions as to how to move. When I first started the game, I didn't like it. I thought it was just kind of in the way. But after playing the game for a little bit, I'm a huge fan. Just because she shows me things that I wouldn't have thought of. I'm a very stationary player. I set myself up nice and wide stance so I can do safe squats and lunges. And I kind of tend to just stay in that position while following this dancer figure. She's showing you how to do step touches side to side and even twirls and turns. So I am feeling that I'm moving my feet a lot more than what I do if I hadn't had her suggestions, and also what I do in other games. As I kind of already mentioned, I think for me, I would prefer playing this game on the normal mode. The expert is definitely challenging, so if you're one of those that really want to chase the high scores, then expert mode, help yourself, go for it. If I'm sticking to normal mode, I can do step touches, I can squat deep, I can reach my arms all the way up and get better rotations and core activation. And of course I can dance more, which was really, really, really fun. So normal mode is where I will be staying for a while at least. Okay, so I did mention that this game is kind of like SynthRiders, but like so much more, so much more. You open the game, everything is in your face. There's so many noises and sounds happening. The scenes of the games, there is tons of visual feedback all the time. If you hit a streak, you get fireworks coming up from the side of your like runway, which looks fantastic. And also there's very, very dramatic effects of failing. Like when you fail, there's like this huge like sound and everything kind of slows down and like gets muddled. And I honestly thought I had failed. The first time it happened, I was like, oh my gosh, like, is it one hit fail? Like, this is like insta fail. This is really harsh. But it isn't. You keep going and build yourself back up again. And it seems like the more you get going, the more crazy things are happening around you. So it's very dramatic on like the positive and on the negative. When you are done the game, you do get your stats, you get your hits and your accuracy, and then points. And then they kind of rank you on stars from 1 to 5. And I've never hit a 5-star. I think I've hit 4 maybe once or twice. Other than that, it's really disheartening because I'll get like 97 or 98% hits and accuracy of 70%, and then like 2 stars. You did good. Like, I gave it my all. I was dancing. There are like little words that come across the screen that says good job, or like you were dancing like no one was watching, that are really cute and more encouraging. But those stars, dude, I like stars. I want them all. AudioTrip, can you please give us more stars? Because there's so much going on in this game, there is a setting to change your visual scene. I'm going to show you here kind of what it looks with or without it. It doesn't take away a lot of the stuff that's happening, but it does put like a protective cone, I guess, around you. So there's not that much happening in the peripheral. If you are having issues with like balance or comfortability while playing it, then this might be an option for you. The game also has the normal options like no fail. You can turn the dancer on and off. There is a spectator camera option, and I turned it on and it seemed to change my like scenery a little bit, but other than that, I have no idea what it does. I could look it up. I should look it up. It seems to be a rather new feature, so I can't actually even find anything on it with a quick Google. So if anyone knows what this is for and what you would use it, let me know in the comments below. Playing this game for about 40 minutes, I had an average heart rate of 138 beats per minute, and I got up to 169 beats per minute, burning about 275 kilocalories. Now, because I've had some issues with my Fitbit, I was doing this while I was recording for this video, which means I was doing some lower impact songs as well. And I think if I were to play it like full out myself, that number would go up. But I would definitely put it up there, probably below Box VR, but in the BeatSaber region as to calories burned and fitness intensity. I do prefer it though to BeatSaber as a fitness game because it sets you up a lot better with the side lunges and squat, and I sometimes feel like BeatSaber just might be a little bit too fast that you can do proper form and function. There is a built-in fitness tracker that comes with this game. I did not set mine up because I'm lazy and I use my Fitbit. But it is an option there, and it seems to be integrated into some of the tracking that you can see on your bottom of your screen during the games as well. So would I recommend this game? Yes. Absolutely. Super fun. I think it's one of my favorite ones that I have come across so far. So thank you to everyone who has been recommending it. The way it makes you move feels safe. It feels efficient. You're sweating. I'm loving the music. The little dancer person is challenging me to just think about how I move through these VR games in a different way. And I really felt like I got something new out of this game that other games haven't been able to deliver so far. If you are new to VR games, then I will warn you, there is a lot happening like sensory wise in this game. It might seem a little bit too much. Even me, who's done quite a bit of VR for the last 8 months or so, I did find that it was very overwhelming in the first couple of times I played it, and I didn't even enjoy it the first time. I thought it was way too much. What I always used to tell my clients when I was working as a personal trainer and a group exercise trainer is that you have to try it 3 times. Because the first time you have no idea what's going on. The second time you kind of know and you can start paying attention. And the third time is when you can actually really get into it. This is definitely one of those games that for me, I needed like 2-3 tries before I could really just enjoy all of the aspects of the game. So don't give up after one. It deserves better. So that summarizes my review of AudioTrip. If you agree with me or don't, let me know in the comments below. And of course, if you're still here, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. We got a new review coming out next week and some really special content planned for the coming weeks. So thank you so much for being here. I'll see you soon.